think it's free reign for you to make fun of other individuals, right? As long as you can take it. And definitely, Charles Barkley has been the butt of a lot of people's jokes for quite some time, right? He definitely can take it. You have to respect that. Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos, and welcome to another episode of He Rants. I'm your host, Felix Long Trousers. Man, check this out, man. This is the first time on He Rants. I just want to let you know I'm just a random guy who likes to talk about random stuff that interests me, and I just feel like I need to inform you guys about it. If that sounds sexy or attractive to you, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well as with the post notifications. That way you always be one of the first people to hear the voice. And at the same time, leave a like, because I'm so damn insecure, and those likes definitely let me know I'm doing a stand-up job. Same time, you gotta buy the merch. Mofo, men offering females orgasms, because we're so humble. Link in the description box below. But let's not waste no more time, man. We got to talk about this Asian man, right? This Asian man known as the serial dater, right? Hilarious name, going by the serial dater, right? This guy's just going on a constant dates with many women, right? If that's the case, then you should call me the serial dicker, because I'm constantly dicking down young ladies. I'm not. I gotta stop. Speaking into existence, guys. Speaking into existence, man. By God, by the time I die, I better be known as the serial dicker. God damn it. In fact, that might be my porn name. Serial dicker, the long trousers, or something like that. Call me Dicker. Right? Like some 007 stuff. Call me the Dicker. Oh no, not the Dicker. Alright, but I digress, man. But the guy's name is Takashi Migigawa, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sorry if I butchered his last name, but I knew I wasn't gonna mess up his first name because it sounds awfully close to Kakashi from Naruto and stuff, right? You gotta respect Naruto. Definitely one of the best animes ever created, and I'm not here to debate, alright? It's not better than Attack on Titan, but like I said, I digress, right? The reason why I'm talking about him, because apparently he finessed 39 women. Yes, you heard me right. 39 women that he went on dates with. And he pretty much lied about his birthday, right? All these women, he lied about his birthday. He's 30. Well, no, wait. Did I say 39 women? He's 39 years old. Actually, I think it is also 39 women or 35 women or so, something like that. But he been lying about his age for quite some time. Just going around telling different women that he's been dating that my birthday's in April, my birthday's in June, my birthday's in July, right? Pretty much any way to get gifts on his birthday, right? Crazy, right? Which, to me, this is not wild. This shouldn't even be a story, honestly, right? Because, listen, anytime I go to IHOP or any type of restaurant, right, my birthday is anytime the day is, right? Because I don't care about you singing a happy birthday song and all that stuff. As long as I get a free treat, like free cake, free candy, free ice cream, any of that, I don't care. So my birthday is the day that I arrived there, right? This guy just took it to a whole nother level. He wanted go ahead and get some gifts, right? But here's the problem, right? Apparently now he got arrested for that, right? Shocking. This is unacceptable. Apparently the women combined and formed an association, right? I guess they realized they were all dating this guy, and this guy was lying and saying that he had different birthdays, right? And they were all giving him extravagant gifts, right? This is wild. The reason why I'm upset about this is because isn't it something that women do on a daily basis? Let's be honest, right? Don't women go out with multiple guys? I'm not sure about lying about their birthdays, but they're getting gifts, right? They're getting gifts. Constant gifts. Just, can you buy me this? Can you buy me this? Sometimes very extravagant gifts, depending how sexy and attractive the woman is. Or, might not always be as attractive. It might just be how large her tuchus is, because there's a difference, right? There's a lot of women out there with large tuchuses, right? Their tuchus is massive, but the face is not all the way there, right? But yet, they get a lot of attention from men, right? But the problem with that is, it brings this kind of confusion, right? Because these large tuchus women believe that they are very, very pretty, which they are not. They are not pretty. Some of them are grotesque in the face, but their booty is just so darn voluptuously fat. A lot of guys are willing to look past that. They're willing to dig her down, right? And listen, I respect it. Use what your mother gave you. Respect what your mother gave you to get what you need to achieve, right? And this guy used whatever type of game and skills to get into, I'm not sure if he was out here smashing these girls, but I doubt that he's not. These girls are giving him gifts for his birthday. You expect me to believe he's not handing out dick? You think he's just a serial dater? He's probably also a serial dicker, but I'm not going to call him a serial dicker because that's going to be my name. My name is going to be the serial dicker. He can't be two serial dickers. I think we need to start a GoFundMe, right? For these women to actually come up and start an association. Can you imagine if guys started an association because they found out they were dating a girl that another guy was dating, and maybe three, because sometimes girls be dating up to 5, 6, 7, 8, 19 dudes at one time, right? Just slinging out. I'm not saying they're all slinging out pussy, because not all of them is giving up the cheeks. Those ones are the intelligent ones, right? They're able to get a lot without increasing their body count. That is some smart stuff right there. I gotta give it to them. I gotta respect the hustle. I gotta respect the grind, right? Simps are born every day, right? And that's the problem with simps. Simps give these people a lot of power, a lot of energy, right? And then it emboldens them. It makes them believe that they cannot be stopped and they are unstoppable, right? I don't know if you ever watched the movie Other Guys when Samuel L. Jackson and The Rock, they just jumped off a building because they just thought their whole life was an action-packed movie because they've been dodging death for their whole life. They just felt like they were unstoppable. But when they jumped off the building, they definitely hit the floor and died, right? And rightfully so, right? And I have to say the same thing with these women, but their floor is a little bit different. It's not the floor. It's what we like to call the wall. When they hit a certain age, usually around 27, 30, 35, their looks start to fade, right? So they're not able to finesse as much guys as they used to from back in the day, right? But this guy, him being 39, knowing that a lot of guys, when they get older, that's when they usually hit their prime. Their money is up and everything. They look more mature. A lot of women like that look, right? Hence why I'm seeing why this guy was able to finesse so many women out of gifts. But to get arrested is the part that's shocking, right? And for these women to start an association saying that it's, to stop the scam. What is this world coming to? We gotta talk about this guy, Michael Hazy, man. Michael Hazy, he is a 22-year-old Uber driver from Florida, right? And it was just a regular day out there, just driving Uber, making the money, making his rounds and everything. And then he went to pick up a young lady in the Tampa Bay area, right? But when he got there, he saw a group of young women, and then a woman came up to him and said, "Listen, this Uber is not for me. It's for my mother, right? My mother's right here and everything. And can you make sure she gets home safely, right?" And he said, of course. This is what I do, man. I'm the Uber driver. I'm the guy that you can trust with your mother's life, right? And so he gets to driving with her in the car, right? And, she falls asleep because the ride is just so smooth because this guy, Michael Hazy, is doing his thug dizzle behind the steering wheel and everything, right? Everything's going cool. But then a few blocks before he reaches the destination, something goes wrong. The mother goes by the name Michelle Stilwell, right? Michelle Stilwell. She is 55 years old. I'll be honest with you, she looks older. She looks 67, 68, 69. I'm not sure, 69. All right, I digress, right? But she definitely looks older than 55. Maybe they're just saying that to help her out because, they help the ladies out with their age sometimes, you feel me? Just to make them feel a little bit better about themselves, right? But what pretty much happened a few blocks before he hit the destination, right? She just woke up randomly and just started going belligerent, right? Just put her hand over the headboard or whatever the joint, whatever. She put her hand over and started grabbing it, started strangling the guy, right? Apparently this guy has a dash cam or something like that, videotaping the whole thing. And she just started strangling him, right? And then she took upon herself to open her mouth wide and bite this guy on the neck, bite and then shake like a pit bull and everything, right? Shaking until blood was drawn, and she took a chunk out of his neck. And you're asking, what did he do while this was happening? Well, he came out and said pretty much like, listen, I did not touch her at all. Right? I did not touch her at all because I have two sisters, and I know that under no circumstances should I ever put my hands on a woman. Has he lost his damn mind? This is a new level of simp. This is a new level of simp, ladies and gentlemen. I will be what the moment she put what with the Falcon punch. I am punching her to next week. Are you tripping, son? Hold on. First of all, I'm defending myself. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all call me what you want, man. I'm defending myself. You take a chunk out of my neck. First of all, I'm punching you like this with the backward punches, right? And if you still, man, I'll punch you like that. And once you get off, I'm not done. People gonna be like, oh well, now she's stopped. The problem is gone. No. How dare you take a chunk out of my neck? I'm opening the door. We're pulling over. I don't care where we are. I don't care we're on the freeway. I'm opening the door and I'm about to go meet my mooka pow. I'm a Punisher. I don't care. Say it, man. Call me the Punisher, because I'm going to punish her. I don't care. I don't care. How dare you? I'm gonna be all bloodied up in the neck. What about she hit a major artery or something like that, the jugular or something? And I'm just like, and yeah, if I'm dying, because I think if you hit the jugular, you might die within like 3 minutes or 2 minutes or something like that. Before those 2 minutes is up, I'm taking it with me. I'm taking it with these. How dare she do that, right? I mean, hey, listen, it couldn't be me. This guy talk about, I got 2 sisters. But I got 2 sisters too, but I'm still hit it with the, no kidding. What you talking about, son? I'm about to, man, that got me riled up. So eventually he was able to get out of the car, right? Get out of the car, break free, and run away, right? And then he called the police, obviously, right? And they got her, and they said apparently she was intoxicated, right? I don't know what type of alcohol she was drinking, but whatever type of alcohol it is, it probably has some type of crystal in it, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean when I say the crystal, right? That's code word for drugs, a specific type of drugs, if you know what I'm talking about, right? She definitely she got 2 counts of aggravated battery and what was the other one? Criminal persuasion, something stupid. I don't care, man. I don't care what y'all. They should have got her locked up forever, man. And apparently she got bonded out, right? Most likely her daughter. So now I'm gonna listen. Remember how I said I would have hit her with the 18-piece combo? So I would have hit her with the Neji 128 palms, right? But it'll be 128 fists rather than the palms. I'm not doing the gentle fist. I'm doing the strong fist and everything, right? I would have then found the daughter, right? Because the daughter definitely knew something I didn't, right? You set me up. Your whole intention was like, oh, I'm not gonna take her home. No. So you gonna take her? I ain't gonna take her home. Let's let the Uber driver take her home and risk his life. And then you had the audacity. I know she bonded her out. You had the audacity to bond her out after that? Oh no, we're gonna have to knuckle up. I'm gonna knock you out. I'm gonna knock your mom out again to let her know this ain't no game. And then I'm gonna need a little bit of that alcohol bottle that she had, because that must have been some pretty good stuff. We gotta talk about Rich the Kid, man. This is a quick story. I just gotta say this, man. So apparently this guy, Rich the Kid, man, he decided to go out to Beverly Hills and everything, right? And he was living his best life, just out there in California, just living the rapper lifestyle, right? Hoes, cars, clothes, the stuff that we all dream about, but a lot of us can't get, right? Especially those guys who decided, like, man, I don't want to go to college. I want to live this life. And I totally understand why, man. I mean, the amount of hoes these guys acquire on a daily basis is something to be envious of, right? Definitely something to be envious of, right? So he drove around Beverly Hills, right? And he decided to randomly stop and just start making it rain. He just came out of his Rolls Royce and just started spraying money, started spraying dollar bills, right? Cars started stopping. People started getting out the cars, just running, just packed around his cars, just picking up the dollar bills. And after that, he felt like, why not up the ante, right? He decided to start throwing out 20s, right? If I was there, man, I probably would have went crazy my damn self, right? See, at those moments like that, when I see the dollar bills rain, right? When I see the money rain, I look at strippers and I understand them, right? I understand why they do this profession. Because sometimes people frown on strippers and say, like, how dare you're just degrading yourself for this money. But then when you actually see the money start flying all over the place, and you see how regular civilians act when they see money flying all over the place, how can you really fault the strippers, right? Listen, they get it on a daily basis. Now you see opportunities jumping on and you acting crazy. You know what I'm saying? You punching people, you punching grandmas and stuff to get the money and stuff. I mean, hey, listen, if you think about it, somewhat the strippers are a little bit more civil, because they don't be fighting each other to get the dollar bills. They just put it in the bag later on, and then maybe they fight in the back. At least it's more civilized and not out in the public and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I think that's pretty fair. But the thing about that is 2 police officers and a motorcycle police officers, right? Those are the interesting police officers, the ones with the motorcycles. I'm like, man, these guys must mean business, because they're ready for a high pursuit, chase and everything, right? If you ever see a police officer on a motorcycle, definitely pull over, just off the string of, you're not gonna be able to bypass them. They're able to squeeze through lanes and everything, right? These guys are maneuverists, if that's even a word. But so apparently, after he did that, after he had his fun throwing his bills, right, he decided to drive a little bit, and then once he drove, he hit a corner, and then the police officers pulled him over and gave him a ticket for littering. I can't believe it, right? I can't believe it, because I would have definitely fought that ticket off the strength of, do you really think that anybody is going to leave a single bill left on that floor? Technically, yes, it's littering, but is anybody going to leave a single bill on that floor? I don't think you have to hire any type of convict or anything to go out there and do the, convicts with the sticks and they picking up trash and stuff, right? To lower their sentence or get a little bit of commissary or whatever this is. I don't think a lot of people was gonna be leaving any bills over the place, man. Those police officers, they're wasting their time giving this guy a ticket when they could have been picking up some bills and damn stuff. Man, hey, that's just me. That's what I think. We gotta talk about this guy Charles Barkley, man. You guys know Charles Barkley, one of the NBA legends, right? And once I heard that he's getting a little bit of backlash for what he recently just said, I gotta say this, man. This guy's freaking hilarious. Off the strength that he just says anything that comes to his damn mind, and I definitely respect this guy, man. He's definitely entertaining. I don't know why it took me so long to say definitely. I feel like it was really painful to say that, right? But him and Shaq, they make this show freaking hilarious on TNT and everything, right? But Charles Barkley, right? Man, he's under some hot water just off the strength that he came out and I think on Thursday there was a Mavericks game, right? Mavericks just beat the Lakers on Thursday night, right? And he was talking about Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope graduated from Georgia University. You guys know Georgia, the Georgia Bulldogs and everything, right? And he said it's crazy that school has the same mascot. I mean, is the mascot of the women that live there, right? Pretty much implying that women in Georgia look like bulldogs. This guy is a savage. Listen, I don't necessarily agree with this guy, Charles Barkley, when it comes to that, right? Because Georgia has some pretty attractive women, right? Atlanta is in Georgia, you know what I'm saying? And Atlanta got some honeys, right? A lot of honeys are available because there's a lot of gay guys there, right? Since there's a lot of gay guys, a lot of openings for guys to slide into some DMs of the ladies out there, right? Also slide in the punani because the punanis sometimes are open for business because there's not a lot of guys for the taking, if you know what I'm saying, right? It's like supply and demand. You love it. You just love it, right? But I digress. The reason why I respect it though, son, because he's speaking his mind, son. How many people in this PC culture are willing to come out and say something so savage like that, even though it's clearly a joke? Or maybe he's serious and really sees these women looking like bulldogs, right? Or maybe the women that he's run across there look like bulldogs, right? And then I think Ernie Johnson even came out and said that was totally uncalled for. I'm not going to add on to that. Of course you're not Ernie Johnson, because you're scared. You're scared. You're a pussy. And it's okay to be a pussy, right? It's okay. We need pussies, right? We need pussies. It's like too many guys who are strong alpha males, right? We definitely need pussies here and there to, just to be pussies. Let's just keep it a stack, right? Pussies make alpha males look better and stuff, right? And I would consider Charles Barkley an alpha male, right? Even though he don't got any rings. That was a little side diss right there, but I still respect him at the end of the day. This comment right here, right? Even though, like I said, I don't agree with the comment. I don't agree with the comment whatsoever. But I think this puts him up a little bit on the GOAT status right now, right? Of course, you have Michael Jordan, number one. Then you have LeBron and Kobe in the second tier, right? I think Charles Barkley's in the third or fourth tier right now. I think he moves up a tier. I'm not sure if you say he's in the fourth tier, he definitely move up to the third tier. If you say he's in the third tier, I think he moves up with Kobe and LeBron now. So after that comment, you have to respect it. You have to respect this, and I love people who are able to speak their mind. People forget this is not the first time he's insulted some women in the area, right? He was saying, he said San Antonio, Texas, right, got some big old women, right? He said some big old women, right? He said that's pretty much the Staples Center. I mean, not the Staples Center. The area is like a Weight Watchers gold mine, right? And he said it's like a Weight Watchers gold mine and everything, right? He said Victoria is no secret over there, right? So he's just out here roasting. And I love a good roast. I've never been to San Antonio, right? Do I know San Antonio have big women? Maybe they do. I don't know. Maybe they don't, right? You know, Texas, everything is bigger in Texas and everything. And if San Antonio has some big women, so be it. I think that what is the numbers? They say like 70% of the population is, or 70% of all women are overweight and stuff like that. So I mean, hey, he might be right. Who knows, right? He might be right. But here's the thing, man. Freedom of speech, right? People all the time make fun of Charles Barkley, call him fat, and rightfully so, because he's a little bit larger than he's supposed to be, right? He's a little bit obese. He should definitely get some Weight Watchers his damn self, right? But I think it's free reign for you to make fun of other individuals, right? As long as you can take it. And definitely, Charles Barkley has been the butt of a lot of people's jokes for quite some time, right? He definitely can take it. You have to respect that. And I've been saying I've been respecting it a lot, but you really do. You really got to respect it, right? And listen, Georgia women, prove that you're not looking like bulldogs out here by taking selfies, but also doing those double layer pictures, right? It's like a selfie right here and then a booty pic on the other side. Why the booty pic on the other side? Because bulldogs do not have booties, right? So by you taking these booty pics with your facial pics, right, then we fully confirm that you don't look like a bulldog, right? And it makes perfect sense to me, right? The more booty you have, the more likely you look less than a bulldog, right? So I mean, hey, you say that how you will, say that how you will. It'll be nice to definitely see a little bit of tuchus, if you want to show it, that is consensually. Because like I said before, bulldogs don't really have booties, and if you guys have booties and you guys want to show them, preferably in thongs and such, and leggings, very thin leggings that might be see-through, so we can see that little line when you wear underwear that is like, when you take a step, it's like it splits your butt. You know what I'm talking about, that line? If you wear a thong, you don't really see it because it just goes up your anus, right? Because it not up your anus, but like on your butt, and everything goes in there, so you don't really see it much. Now I'm thinking about them thongs, man. I wonder if they be having shit like, because when some people don't really wipe well, right, and they scratch the butt, like in Friday and Debo, when you see the shit streak, right? When a girl doesn't wipe her butt, is it like and they wear a thong, is the whole string the shit? Like, is it just doo-doo on the whole string and everything, right? But back to the butt split. You know what I'm talking about with the underwear, with the butt split, right? When they walk, I'm gonna try to see if I can put a picture. If I can't, it is what it is. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? That's why girls wear thongs in the first place, right? So if y'all could do that, maybe, I think it'll go against what Charles Barkley said, though. But I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. But listen, even if you guys don't do that, I know the women out there in Georgia are gorgeous. But that's all the news I got for today, man. If you stayed this long, I appreciate you. I love you, man. If you haven't gotten offended whatsoever, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and as well as with the post notification. That way you'll be one of the first people to hear the voice. Same time, leave a like, because I'm so damn insecure, and those likes will definitely let me know that I'm doing a stand-up job, and that way YouTube can spread my voice out there to the masses. Same time, you gotta buy the merch. Mofo, men offering females orgasms, because we're so humble. Link in the description box below. But that's all I gotta say. Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos. And I'm out.